Okay, back again, picking up where I left off. I've had a few days off. Went to a swap meet yesterday, which was pretty cool. It was in a big old drive-in up where I'm from in Queensland, Australia, so it was a nice day out. I'm just showing you this door now because it's a bit of a before shot. Just to give you an idea of what I'm up against here. So you can see it's all toasty. I don't even know where I'm going to start building this frame. It's pretty much everything's gone on this particular door. Obviously the all of this is going to have to be refabricated, even around the locking mechanism itself, which I haven't even got into yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, whether I just patch over the top of it and then build off of that, or I take it all apart and then build from, say, down here somewhere and then rebuild it all and then try and get it back in there. There's a lot more hammer forming involved with this. I'm not sure where the lock sits, whether it actually sits on an indentation on this frame. Oh no, there you go, look, it's got a frame, it's got a box in plate at the back welded in, so that's not too bad. I'll probably replicate that quite easily actually. So yeah, I'll probably go where this rib starts. I'll probably come in here, depending on how bad this is. I might just cut straight across here and build the whole lot. This is all gone here, so I remember I couldn't weld to this correctly. So that's what I'm going to focus on today, is building these two, then this one, and then this one, and then this one, or probably this one first, and then this one, and then these two. I've already wheeled out. I'll just turn this around. So the idea was to reskin this door. I was going to just patch in here, but it's just a bit too sort of crazy. So what I'll do is I'll come in from here. This is the strongest part of the door here, so this is what I'll be welding to. I'll get a lot less warpage, so I'll cut straight across there and reskin this whole thing. I'll probably keep this flange. It seems like it's fairly good. Maybe just a little bit of repair work here, but I'll probably come in from the back side and weld in there. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Plans always change. So I wheeled this one out already. This is the whole skin. I've just noticed I've got a dint there. I must have tipped it while I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, that's okay. So I've got the skin wheeled out already, and that includes all the extras for the flanges around it. The thing is that you can't just go and cut this skin off this as it is now and then put that on there and then try and repair these, because you won't have the correct angle. So what I've got to try and do is repair these first and then come back and weld the skin on. So certain steps I've got to take. I should really just make up a plywood buck on a table with the right curve and then build everything onto that, and then I know that I'll just follow the curve of this skin. But that's a lot more work involved, so I'll just continue with this now, and I'm not going to go for the correct profile here. There's a lot more work involved. I'll probably have to replace this too, but I'm not going to cut this door up until I'm completed this one, and then I'll probably come back and sort this out. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'll probably get something similar to it, but it's not going to be exact. My feeling is that I'll probably end up having a card on these doors anyway, just because they're open to the outside elements a lot more than the rest of the vehicle. So if you think about when you're opening and closing doors, you know, there is a possibility that it could be raining. So just to save what's there on the inside, I'll probably run silicone around and put some sort of card on these anyway. So what it looks like behind here doesn't really matter to me. I'll definitely be using this stuff again up here. I love this stuff, it's great. As long as it's clean metal underneath, it's fine. If you look here on this door itself, the only rust on this door is where they couldn't put the tar where this rib support was. They couldn't get the tar in behind it, and that's where the humidity has stayed and rusted it out. So this is all perfectly good metal here. I can essentially use that for a patch panel in there as well, and all of that. And I probably will do that. They'll end up being sort of little patches that I can use on the outer skins, maybe down the bottoms of the sills, where I want to sort of have that prepped patina, like at the front near the doors there. I might be able to use some of it, or even along this edge here. But I won't be throwing that metal out. I kept the other piece that I've already taken off that, and that's just hidden away because it's got all of the layers of paint. It's got all the layers of paint that match this vehicle. So apart from the little area where, you know, you've cut, ground and welded, either side of it, it'll be perfect metal. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you what's the plan for today. See you next time.